What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're off-roading this thing. We're riding in style on the trails, guys. A Cybertruck. I didn't think this day would come, but we're gonna send this thing and we're gonna see how it does. So today's video, Jeep versus Cybertruck versus Hector. And a guest appearance, we have Josh and Bella here. Josh from Black Attire, so he makes all these amazing embroidered hats that you see. So much more. So cool things coming from a Black Attire Off-Road and Chill collab, guys. Can't wait to show you guys. Look at that. Beautiful. So today is actually going to be really fun, guys. We're going to be able to do 2 Badge of Honor trails. We're still here in Flagstaff. If you guys haven't seen our Flagstaff Off-Road Overland Expo West video, make sure you do. But we're here for one more day. The expo ends today, Sunday, but we want to get some wheeling done before we head over to the expo, guys. So 2 Badge of Honor trails, one being Schnebly Hill, Schnebly Road. I'll include it here. And then the other one being Broken Arrow. And we're gonna get to see what's better, Cybertruck or Jeep. Also, important to note, Marlon and I have never driven a Cybertruck and obviously haven't off-roaded in one, but obviously, you know, we're very familiar with Jeeps. These 2 Badge of Honor trails, I've been told, are very mild to moderate, really depending on the rig, but super easy, super simple, nothing too crazy. So it's gonna be fun to be able to put the Cybertruck through its paces and see, is it really worth $100,000? So even the inside of the Cybertruck, it is luxury, guys. From the steering wheel, which is not called a steering wheel, they call it a yoke, to the amazing fully touchscreen LCD, I assume. Hector doesn't even want to ride in the Jeeps anymore. He goes, this is way better, way better.
Since it's going to be smooth here, we're going to stay in Baja. We don't need our differentials on. We're just going to stay in smooth. We have our choices there. We don't need... We have rear steer enabled.
It has rear steer. All right, guys, it's growing on me. We are off to the races, guys. We are currently on the Badge of Honor trail, Schnebly Trail or Schnebly Road? Schnebly Hill. Goodness, it's a tongue twister to try saying that a bunch of times. And we're currently in the Baja off-road mode with the terrain being selected rugged. And what I understand as far as the terrain goes is how high the vehicle is lifted. So the Cybertruck can go up and down with some sort of, I assume, not air suspension, electric suspension, right? So that's gonna be the difference in between the belly height from the floor. So look at all these little bells and whistles we got going on. So far, guys, it's just a fire road. It's honestly, we aired down for comfort, but you could obviously do this without airing down. It'll just be a lot more aggressive, let's say. See, we are encountering some overlanders here. It looks like they've been out for the weekend or a couple days because they have all their gear. And since this little pass through here is kind of narrow, we just pulled off. So trail etiquette, guys. And the view just like that from Fire Road to this stunning landscape. We're gonna get out here in a minute and I'm gonna show you guys. But look at that cloud coverage. It just, again, I know it looks like Land Before Time, but I'm a 90s kid. And if you guys are going to do the Badge of Honor, you have to stop at the many vistas. They have several, but this is the first one we're stopping at. And I have no words. Believe it or not, I actually have no words. Hate to see him go, but love to watch him leave. I'm gonna zoom in here, guys. Who's in the driver's seat? Uh-oh.
I'm going to send it.
We had no doubt. We had no doubt that was gonna happen. Oh my goodness, pray for the Cybertruck. Kim and I are in the JK. We let the boys do the truck, so we're just switching back and forth. Yeah, we're swapping cars. And guys, these views are phenomenal. If you guys are in the area or even just make a trip of coming out here, it is completely worth it. I now get the Arizona hype. It is beautiful. And the cloud coverage, it just gives it such a like an eerie, majestic feel to it. awesome day for this. What are your first impressions?
The steering. I have driven older Teslas, but the steering here is something incredible. You just do this and you can feel the rear also turning. It is something that you have to drive one to be able to explain what you're feeling. But the steering is one of the craziest things that I have ever tried. I really like it.
When is it gonna be my turn? I wanna off-road the Cybertruck. Guys, you know that hiking and I, we don't get along. And so we're hiking because obviously if you don't, you'll miss a lot of incredible views and a lot of incredible opportunities. But I'm kind of at a bit of an elevation here and I feel like I need a CPAP machine or portable oxygen. Oh my gosh. Hector's in his element though. Oh gosh. Marlon! Second secret vista here. Or second vista, the first secret one. Look at that. The sun's coming out.
Don't go up because then you have to come down.
Wow.
I'll get you coming down.
So we walked a little bit further and this is, I've been told, it's if you know, you know. You have to have someone bring you here that knows this spot because it's not marked and it's easily missed. But guys, it's worth it. What are you doing, babe?
Trying to take a picture.
Walk across it. And walk on those slip rods. You're scared of ledges too?
I can go down this way.
No, you're better off going that way. True, dude.
So you think that I only really have to worry about Marlon when there's a vehicle involved? You are absolutely incorrect. Do you see this guy? What are you doing, babe?
Contemplating life.
That's a long drop.
What could go wrong?
A lot.
You only live once.
Yeah, you only die once too.
It'll be your last.
So I didn't think Hector was gonna follow me up here, but he did.
And with his big stick too.
No.
Hector! Good job, Hecky. All right, Marlon's hogging the Cybertruck, but he said that I could drive the next trail. Hector's leaving us ladies in the Jeep. He says he wants to be with the boys. Is that my little Hector? Oh my goodness. So check out this wall here. I could almost imagine like a great big storm or water. I mean, just prehistoric times, of course, carving this out. But absolutely crazy. So we've been going down on Schnebly, what is it? Hill. I can't get that right. Schnebly Hill. We've been going down, and so we're still a bit a ways from the bottom. Almost dropped my phone. Don't kill us, Kim. It is incredibly bumpy. Air down. I highly suggest you air down as much as you safely can because every PSI lower is going to make a big difference. We are currently at too much air. We are at 20 PSI, which on beadlocks I would have gone down to 8 because okay, so that's why we're at 20 PSI. Yeah. But on beadlocks in my Jeep I would have gone down to 8 because this is just honestly up would have been worse. So I'm glad we're going down. But still, I mean, the views and the scenery make the bumpy ride worth it. But definitely don't bring any fizzy drinks because when you go to open one up, it's gonna explode. So I stand corrected. We are at the actual bottom. So I was told there's horse trails, there's all sorts of cool little hiking trails all between here that you don't even really know unless you have the right apps. But look at that. So the road's been this. There are definitely sections of it that I would recommend at the very, very least 4-wheel drive and a bit of clearance. I don't think a Toyota Camry should be on here, but hey. If you bring low clearance vehicles here, they might not come out looking the same, only because some of these rocks are a bit tall and so they'll take out plastic fenders or bumpers and stuff like that. We got the pink Jeep tours. And one of the many appeals of this Badge of Honor trail is dropping down in and seeing the beautiful valley of Sedona. So this is Sedona, where the average house price, I'm told, is $1.2 million. But with that view, I feel like it's kind of worth it. All right, Schnebly Hill was conquered, and it was beautifully conquered. We definitely have to come back with more time, guys. We are racing against the clock because we still want to go back to the expo and say hi and bye to all our friends before it's over. It's until 3 p.m. Today's Sunday, so we are on our way to the next Badge of Honor trail, which is going to be Broken Arrow. So guys, if you're thinking of doing Schnebly Hill, there we go, I got it right, Schnebly Hill, I highly recommend it. Make sure you bring a lot of water, sunscreen, and layers. Dress in layers because it goes from hot to cold, and that's just Arizona for you. So we'll get a little glimpse of Sedona here as we make our way to the Broken Arrow Trail. And guys, don't forget that when you're in the area, if you do want to collect the Jeep Badge of Honor trails, make sure that you do check in. You don't need service necessarily as long as the app is downloaded, but that's really important to do so you don't miss out on getting your badge. Look at this metal Roadrunner. It's a big one.
Yeah, it is.
It's a big one. There he is.
How pretty.
Broken Arrow. We're getting close. So funny enough, I messed up. And at this point of the video, you guys will know that I messed up because Broken Arrow is not a Badge of Honor trail. I was under the assumption that it was, and I was completely wrong. So if you guys have made it to this part of the video, you know that it's not, because now in editing, I'm going to go ahead and put that it's not a Badge of Honor. So anyways, we're here. It's still going to be a good time, and I'm looking forward to driving the Cybertruck because it is my turn. It feels very surreal to be driving in a stock interior Jeep because we're used to the suspension seats and the harnesses. I haven't been in one of these in a minute, so I was able to, hold on, look at this. Because there is no Atlas, right? The Atlas, both handles are down here. I'm able to pull the seat up all the way to the tippy top, so I don't need a pedal extender. So it is a hiking trail and an OHV trail. So from what I see, this trail is definitely higher clearance. I would say at least 33s. Four-wheel drive is not an option. You definitely need four-wheel drive. So we are on the way to the sinkhole. So the sinkhole is not an obstacle. I thought it was. It's an actual sinkhole. Ooh, I wonder how far down that goes.
But it's still your...
So another stopping point, this is Submarine Rock, all this expanse. So you can drive up to here. This is like a little parking area. We left the vehicles down there, but you can basically just hike and kind of make your own line. Hector said, bye, see you later. Hector turned out to be a pretty impressive trail dog. He is a little top heavy though, so I'm scared with like the cliffs and stuff. He won't realize that there's a cliff until he's tumbling down it, but we'll keep an eye on him. So it's a bit windy, but we have arrived at Chicken Point on the Broken Arrow Trail. Worth it. Look at all the trails, all the hiking trails, OHV trails. All right, so we just came from Chicken Point and we're on the way to the Devil's Staircase. And with a name like that, it better be something crazy. All right, we have Troy, AKA Mr. Cybertruck. He's gonna attempt this obstacle. Fully skid plate. Nice. Right? Easy peasy. Now my turn in the Jeep.
Okay, keep going.
You're good, it'll come down.
Passenger.
You're good, it'll come down.
Keep turning, passenger. Passenger.
Passenger. Turn this way. Come up.
Passenger, all the way, passenger. Yep, keep it, passenger. Keep it like that. Yep.
Good.
Oh, there you go.
Wait a little bit.
Straight.
We all have that same problem.
Josh, Troy's driver. Yep, perfect. Huge thank you to Novsight, which has provided all this product for our Off-Road and Chill Experience giveaway. So it's our raffle that we have every single Off-Road and Chill Experience event. So I have here two different types of rock lights. We have the white and then we have RGB. And so these are actually, I'm also going to put them on the two-door and the JL and also the JKU guys. So I think I'm going to go with the RGB for the two-door because I want red. If you're looking for a bright white light, this is the way to go, guys. We're going to leave our link in the description below, which is going to take you to the website and you can get your very own. We have the 6-inch halo pod lights, which you guys have seen in our new JKU builds, and we have them right next to the cowl panel. We have the 3-inch, which we're going to incorporate on the bumpers as well. So I'm going to be having these on the two-door and also the JL. It's really cool because not only are they a very bright white, they also include amber clip-ons, which will give you just that option to be able to have amber lighting with a simple click on and off of the cover case.
Okay.
If you guys are looking for this or anything else that Novsight makes, make sure that you check out the website. They have camping gear, they have tent, an overland tent. We're looking forward to running so many of their products. And a huge thank you to Novsight for the continued support of the channel. All right, so I'm getting a driver profile here. It's finally my turn to drive the Cybertruck.
You need to adjust your mirrors or your steering wheel position.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And actually, I can reach pretty good. That's good.
Kim's setting, so.
Yep. All right, guys, and I get to do the Devil's Staircase in the Cybertruck. All right, guys, so we are at the top of the Devil's Staircase, and it is a staircase to hell, actually. That's why it's called that, right? So we're going down. So Marlon's at the bottom getting a shot from the top. I've probably been driving the Cybertruck for 5 minutes, so hopefully this goes well here. We don't need lockers, or are lockers on? This thing is a boat. It is a boat, but we have a front camera here so I can kind of see. Oh, nope, that's a map.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. Kind of terrifying to drive a vehicle you have no experience in.
Good job.
On top, I mean, you guys already saw the overland features, Baja, but look, it tells you your pitch, your roll, what direction you're going. So all of the information and so much more than you would possibly need is on the screen. With the Jeeps, we're used to 2-foot driving. If you know, you know. If you haven't got to that level, that's okay. I will say that's probably one of the harder skills to learn past like a decent bump, right? So once you learn how to control a bump, the next best thing to learn how to do is to learn how to 2-foot drive. And I'm talking to my automatic people, okay? My manual folks, no, I got no pointers for you because I don't know how to off-road a manual Jeep. All right. Broken Arrow, there it is. Breathe, Hector, breathe. Look at that. Not a bad view. We survived the Broken Arrow Trail, and most importantly, Buddy survived. I think I could get used to the stunning view.